Brought to you by Penguin. A Liveable Future is Possible by Noam Chomsky. Read by Akko Mitchell. Preface. The interviews in this volume with the world's greatest public intellectual alive, and one of the most cited scholars in modern history, are a sequel to the collection of interviews that appeared in Illegitimate Authority, Facing the Challenges of Our Time, and which was published in 2020 by Haymarket Books. They extend and update discussions on some of the most pressing world problems, such as the climate crisis, the consequences of the ongoing war in Ukraine, and the rising nuclear risk, while exploring at the same time the features of the emerging New World Order and looking at the dangerous new hot zones around the globe. The fascist threat in the United States and Biden's foreign policy add to concerns both about the future of whatever is left of American democracy and that of the world at large. However, optimism over despair has always been one of Noam Chomsky's mottos, and thus he contends that humanity can avert a climate catastrophe and a nuclear holocaust. He is 95 years old and still stresses with the same firm conviction that has characterized his entire extraordinary life that activism is key to building a better world. In terms of the existential threat of the climate crisis, he greatly admires the contributions of the economist Robert Pollin in charting a pathway toward a post-fossil fuel transition that is just and equitable, while building at the same time a new and thriving economic environment. There are quite a few joint interviews with Chomsky and Pollin on the climate crisis that are included in this volume, and Noam has always looked forward with great interest and anticipation to these collaborative undertakings as he finds the groundbreaking work that Pollin and his co-workers are doing at the Political Economy Research Institute, or PERI, of the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, to be of immense significance in the struggle to save the planet from irreversible destruction. Also addressed in this new collection of interviews is the hot topic of artificial intelligence, or AI, as the towering figure in the field of linguistics for many decades, whose work has influenced such fields as cognitive science, psychology, philosophy, and computer science. Chomsky's views on AI are of great import. A Liveable Future is Possible is the fourth collection of interviews with Noam Chomsky. As with the previous three books, most of the interviews included in this volume originally appeared in Truthout, a non-profit progressive news organization in the United States providing independent reporting and commentary on a diverse range of social justice issues. And as before, the hope in anthologizing them is that they make the views and ideas of the world's greatest public intellectual as accessible both to a new generation of activists and concerned citizens alike, as well as to his millions of older generation fans across the globe. As the old saying goes, the struggle continues. C.J. Polychroniou. Noam Chomsky and Robert Pollin. Just transition can stop Earth from becoming uninhabitable. June 7th, 2023. C.J. Polychroniou. Noam, it has been clear for decades that human activities are having a huge impact on the physical environment in many critical ways, and that we are the cause of global warming, with the burning of fossil fuels accounting for nearly 90% of all carbon dioxide, or CO2, emissions. It is true, of course, that some concrete actions have been taken over the past 3 decades or so to stop environmental degradation and reduce carbon emissions. But the gap between what is
Sample complete. Ready to continue?